So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about female hair loss. This actually applies for the males as well, but females specifically because it's a concern and many people don't know how to deal with it. Just bear in mind that it can take time to grow your hair, but these are the steps to follow. Also, make sure you save this video. Make sure that you share this video. It's very important. I break down the principles behind the hair loss. So when females experience hair loss, I would say 90% of the time it's going to be hormonal related. It could also be stress. It could also be genetics. It could also be using medication. Okay, but the primary reason though is going to be hormonal, because the women usually have decent hair. Usually, it only happens when they get older and the hormones get out of whack, and then they start to lose their hair. Okay, but they can grow it back. Okay, females can grow it back. It's very, very rare. It's going to be a genetic hair loss. Very rare. Although it's possible, right? So when the hormones get out of whack, when estrogen is not is not balanced with testosterone, then the hair is going to fall off with the females. So your job, therefore, is to restore or balance the hormones. That's the first step that females should follow. And the herbs you're going to use for that are as follows. Okay, I actually have a formula called the Female P formula. It's all in there if you want to go and check it out. But I'll break down the formula for you right here. The first is black cohosh. This has estrogen-like effects, so it helps balance the hormones for you. It's also good to use for menopausal symptoms as well. Next is red clover. Also has estrogenic qualities. It helps with bone building as well, and helps with relief of menopausal symptoms. Chaste tree berry is probably the one plant you need in your mix, because it helps balance the progesterone to estrogen ratio. So any formula should have chaste tree berry if it's to do with female hair loss. Next is maca root. Maca root will enhance fertility, but also good for energy levels as well. Okay. Next will be ginseng. This is for overall stamina and energy, and for overall vitality of the female body. Next is licorice root. Licorice root is an adrenal restorative. It restores the adrenals. But in this case, we're using it to balance the estrogen levels. Okay, we need to balance the hormones out. So what I shared with you, the herbs, are just some of the herbs I use to balance female hormones. So use my Female P formula. That's the first step. Second step is diet change. You have to understand, when you have these symptoms, your diet is off. Something is off of your lymphatic system. You see, there's 3 energy flows in the body: blood flow, lymph flow, nerve flow. And when any of these are compromised, you're going to have disruption in the function of your organs and glands. So we always have to tend to the lymphatic system. That's why you always hear me tell you to go on a fruit cleanse, because it's the fastest way of moving the lymphatic system. Without moving the lymphatic system, you cannot heal an area. You cannot grow the hair back. So always a high fruit diet. It's essential to add in a lot of green drinks and green vegetables, dark green vegetables, because they contain the mineral and vitamins that you need for good hair growth. Cucumber and celery are fantastic for the hair growth as well. Plus, they cleanse the cells and heal your body as well. Celery are amazing for detoxification of the liver and the kidneys. And I'll get to the point of detoxing the right organs and glands, because it's essential when it comes to regrowing your hair. So we change the diet, we use the right herbs. We have now, let's target the right organs and glands. Kidneys and liver are very important when it comes to hair loss. They have a direct impact on the growth of your hair. Kidneys are the doorway to your health, literally, and liver, they support your hair growth. So you need to always have strong liver and strong kidneys. Make sure that you are using herbs to support these. Very important. Milk thistle for the liver is one, and nettle seed is one for the kidneys as well. You cannot have a great hair development unless you fix your liver and your kidneys. Next is the cause of your hair loss is going to be a blood deficiency. When I say blood deficiency, I mean the blood flow is not as it should be. Remember I spoke of the blood flow, lymph flow, nerve flow. Blood flow is used to feed the cells. Lymph flow is used to remove waste from the cells, and the nerve flow is used to provide communication between cells. So those 3 are very important. That means you need herbs to support blood flow. So you always use a formula, like a circulation formula like this, that has herbs to feed the push blood to the scalp. Bilberry, hawthornberry, black pepper, ginger, cayenne pepper, and so on. So many herbs in there to support blood flow to the scalp. Lymph flow, we use the fruits, but you can also use herbs like white oak bark, plantain, several herbs like poke red root to support lymphatic cleansing of the body. Very important. Next organ you need to take care of, or gland to take care of, is the spleen. Spleen, it helps with the digestion and transportation of nutrients. Without good spleen, the rest of the organs are not energized, and therefore they start to fail or don't work properly. So use herbs to support the spleen. Very important. Now we're going to use steps to push blood flow externally. So you always want to make use of a good hair oil. A good hair oil is essential for hair growth. Okay. In here we have the best oils for hair growth. You don't want to overdo it. You're going to apply hair oils to the roots of your scalp and then massage it in and let it sit in there for 30 minutes minimum to a few hours, and let it soak in. Massage your scalp, very important. When you massage your scalp, you're massaging literally the scalp, not the hair. The scalp massage, right? You're massaging the scalp. And that's why you do it. And it goes a long way. 2-3 minutes a day goes a long way for massaging your scalp. Use acupressure or qigong. Very important. Tapping. You tap certain areas of the head, allows blood flow to the scalp, like this. Just tapping your scalp. Okay? You are hitting your scalp gently. It's a traditional Chinese way of healing qi or life force flow. Energy flow is where it's at. So qigong or tapping qigong is essential because it opens the energy pathways. It's like a river. When the river is flowing properly, everything is functioning okay. So make sure you do some qigong, specific tapping movements to address hair growth and hair loss. Also use qigong for the liver, for the kidneys, for the spleen, and for the bowels, because the stomach is also important for hair growth. Because if you don't have the proper digestion and proper use of nutrients, your hair can't grow. So very important. So we have covered the diet, we have covered the herbs, we've covered the exercising for the scalp. Okay. Use a good hair growth shampoo. Essential oils applied into a good shampoo can also stimulate the scalp. Very important for you as well. So make use of that. Make use of 3 herbs. Nettle seed, because it's for hair growth, has a lot of nutrients and also gives you iron you need. It supports proper hair growth. Horsetail or bamboo leaf, fantastic for hair growth. You need that always. And then you also want to make use of He Shu Wu is called Foti or Solomon seal, fantastic for hair growth and premature growing. Those 3 should be taken daily for a good 3 to 4 month stretch. Very important, okay? And now we're going to use herbs also to cleanse the entire body. So when we're dealing with the hair, it's the entire body that's compromised, not just the hair. So we need to cleanse the whole body. That's why we go on a fruit cleanse. You always have to understand it's very, very important. And this takes a little bit of time. It's not going to happen overnight. But the process I just shared with you is the process you would use to restore your hair growth back. Okay? Especially when you are a female and you're losing your hair and you want to thicken it. There are some supplements you can take. Use a hair growth supplement. Usually they contain all the mineral vitamins you need. I'm against these long term because they are synthetic. It's very hard to find a real one. But for temporary relief, use a hair growth vitamin. Use collagen. I use plant-based collagen. Very important. Okay. You don't want too much animal products that can affect your hair growth and your hormones. So plant-based collagen. You want to take some biotin. Okay, as well. Very, very important. You want to make sure you remove heavy metals. So use some zeolite. Very important. Use rosemary powder. Put it in water or make it tea. Rosemary ingested internally is fantastic for hair growth as well as externally. Externally, it's in the hair oil, so you don't have to worry, or the shampoo. But take rosemary oil powder. Take it in. Take it daily. It's fantastic for you overall, your body, but also great for your hair growth. It stops DHT production. Remember, excess DHT can cause your hair loss, so you want to take the rosemary. And finally, let's do some therapeutics. I already spoke about the Qigong, but you can do meditation prayers. You can also walk out in nature, sun gaze, get some sunlight, eat the right fruits and raw veggies. I said that already, but it's very important. I'll say it again. Anything that is going to help relax the body, you want to do it as well. Sauna. This will help speed up the healing process. So you have the herbs, you have the diet, and now you have the therapeutics as well, and then you're going to get results. Just a little bit of time, your hair will grow back, okay? This is very in deep contrast to just trying to treat it and surrendering to the hair loss. You can thicken it, you can grow your hair back. It just takes a little bit of time and process. Time frame, it's up to you, the body. It can take a few months, a year plus, but you're going to see benefits as you go along, and your health overall is going to improve. So stick to the fruits, the herbs, the green drinks, balance your hormones out, and watch how you heal. It's that simple. Please share this with somebody you care about. Just press the share button, share with them. Let them see this message. It can benefit them overall in the end. Because a lot of people suffer because they don't know there's an option out there.